everyone, Miss Krista here. Happy Farm Friday. I'm coming to you from my home farm and I'm going to be giving you a tour of my apiary. There were quite a few of you that asked some questions about what it's like inside of a beehive, and I'm going to be able to show you that today. I'm starting off out here in my woods first because I want to share with you something really exciting that happened a couple weeks ago. You may know that occasionally bees will swarm, meaning the queen and half of the bees in a hive will leave that hive and look for a new place to live. Well, that happened on my home farm a couple weeks ago. I was out walking around getting ready to check the bees and I saw quite a sight. Right over there was a beautiful swarm of bees. Upon further inspection, I was able to figure out where the bees came from, because they did not come from one of my home hives. They came from inside this tree. If you look closely, you'll see there's a hole in this tree trunk, and the bees are flying in and out. So the hive that was living inside of this tree decided to swarm, and they left the tree here and traveled not very far over here. Onto that branch where I was able to capture them. Now I'm down at my apiary, and the first thing that I do when I come to my apiary is I put on my suit. I am not a fan of being stung by bees, and this helps protect me while I am inspecting the hives. So I'm going to put my suit on. And then I'm going to start my smoker. So I have my smoker here. I'm going to take some pine needles, just go ahead and put that inside the smoker and get that started. This is just used to calm the bees when you are inspecting the hive. So I'm going to put my hood on, my gloves on, and then I'm going to walk on over. Well, here I am at one of my hives. This overwintered, meaning the bees survived the winter inside of this hive, and I'm going to open it up and show you what it looks like from the inside. This hive is just full of bees. Look at those beauties. I'm going to take this box down and we're going to take a peek inside. Look at that. All of those bees, and you can see they're collecting nectar. Do you see it stored in there? All that shimmer up in the left-hand corner. That's all nectar that the bees have brought back. Why would the bees be bringing nectar back to their beehive? What is nectar used for? Right, nectar is used to make honey. Where do the bees get the nectar from that they're bringing back to the hive? If you said flowers, you are correct. But they also bring something else back from the flowers. What's that called? If you said pollen, you're correct. Let me see if I can let's pull out another frame. This is a heavy one. It's getting weighted down with all of the nectar that they're collecting and bringing back from the flowers. Do you see all of that shimmering in the honeycomb? Ooh. So this frame has capped honey. You see this up here? That's all capped honey. So I pulled out this frame, and this has a lot going on. You can see here, this brown, that's our brood. So that's going to be our baby bees. And then inside some of these cells, you can see the white, shiny larva. Let's see if I can find one for you. Look at that bee carrying all that pollen around. How beautiful. Busy little bees. These bees have been working so hard collecting the pollen. Do you see those beautiful colors? So I'm going to go ahead and close up this hive. I hope you enjoyed getting a closer look inside of one of my beehives.